What's going on, everybody? You are looking live. Golden Dome Athletic Center, downtown Newark, New Jersey. It's our NJAC Game of the Week. Women's volleyball from Rutgers Newark take on the Roadrunners of Ramapo College. Big game for both of these teams. Should be a multiple set affair here tonight. My prediction, it's going to go 5. Who knows who will come out victorious? But I'm going to give you a little bit of background on both and let you, our viewers on Raider Vision, decide. My name is John Heffernan. What's going on, everybody? I'll be doing the play-by-play for you tonight, live on Raider Vision, live from the Golden Dome Athletic Center. The Scarlet Raiders, led by second-year head coach Savani Khan, come in with a record of 8-11 overall, still looking for that elusive first NJAC conference victory, currently 0-3 in the NJAC. On the other side of the net, the first-year head coach for the Roadrunners, Tyler Quinta, in his first season, taking over this program. He was an assistant at UConn up at Storrs, Connecticut. Good program. Played and attended UConn undergrad as well. So Quinta getting the reins as a young guy. Talked a little bit about this being a rebuilding year for the Roadrunners. But look, man, they've already got their first victory in the NJAC, a win over Jersey City. So there you have it, folks. It's going to be a good matchup tonight. Tyler Quinta telling me a couple of his players to watch tonight. The senior opposite, number 8, Riley Stewart out of Jackson, New Jersey. And another player to watch, according to Coach Quinta, a 5'10 center, a junior out of Stuttgart, Germany, number 10, Katie Bishop. Both of those players, Stewart with 80 kills just behind Amanda Fatu for the team lead. Katie Bishop, 26 kills, total attacks 108. And she will be handling the duties as the setter on this Roadrunners team. For Savani Khan, they're coming off a couple of big wins over the weekend. Back to the winning ways for the Scarlet Raiders. Coming off of wins, part of a tri-match on Saturday versus St. Lawrence. They took that one in 5. Crazy match for Rutgers Newark. But they did something they've been having problems doing this season, and that's finishing. It was a heartbreaker against Jersey City that they lost in 5. So good to see the Scarlet Raiders back to their winning ways and outlasting St. Lawrence over the weekend. And in 3 sets, they beat Bard College as well. So they're winners of 2 in a row. But as mentioned, still looking for that first NJAC win of the season. For Tyler Quinta and the Roadrunners, they have lost 3 in a row. And folks, it's safe to say this really is a must-win at this point of the season for both of these programs. Savani Khan needs to get NJAC Conference victory, and tonight a big opportunity for Savani to do just that. We'll have our starters and our players to watch for Rutgers coming up right after this. Time now to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Everything okay? Yeah. Paul, don't cut away from me until I tell you, okay? But we're coming back to me now. And the anthem, folks, it's in the books. Couple of players to watch for the Roadrunners that have just joining us. Welcome back to the Golden Dome Athletic Center. Rutgers Newark women's volleyball taking on NJAC foe, the Ramapo Roadrunners. In speaking with Savani Khan, the second-year head coach for your Scarlet Raiders prior to the match, she talked about the play of Elvin Karakaya, the libero tonight for Rutgers Newark, and the amazing transition she's made to a new position. It's been challenging, but she's worked hard at it, and Elvin is one of the players to watch tonight for the Scarlet Raiders. She's a 5'7" senior out of Turkey, a worldly young woman who offers a lot both on and off the floor for the Scarlet Raiders. Some of the statistical leaders for Rutgers Newark. The sophomore, Shayla Moody, number 5, 49 kills on the season. That's good for third on the team. First in that category would be Tracy Alderis, who has meant so much to this Rutgers Newark team this season. The junior outside from West Orange, New Jersey, 150 kills for number 24. Number 2 in that category is the senior, number 12, Marianne EJ, 126 kills. For Diggs, 191 for Jaden Simba Malasarte, 156 Diggs for Elvin Karakaya, and 131 for Tracy Ilderis. Folks, our PA announcer, Kirk Quacco, is getting things going with the starting lineups. We're going to do the same right here on the air right now on Raider Vision. And look, folks, we got a special guest. Mark, we're live on the air right now. Mark Griffin joining us, the athletic director for Rutgers Newark. So the starters for Rutgers, let's first go with the visitors. Amanda Fatu, the senior out of New Milford, will be on the outside. The libero is Emma Garcia, a freshman out of West Milford, New Jersey. Krista Price, a 5'8" freshman, right side out of Woodland Park. Number 8, Riley Stewart, 5'11" opposite senior out of Jackson. Katie Bishop, number 10, 5'10" junior out of Stuttgart, Germany. And Emily Shea, number 11, opposite 5'9" senior out of Toms River. Number 12, Caitlin Van Zyl, a 5'10" middle sophomore out of Wanog, New Jersey. The head coach is Tyler Quinta in his first season. He's assisted by Amy Dillon. And the starters for Newark, Angelise Oriana, number 2, junior, 5'1" out of Newark. Jaden Simba Malasarte, number 6, freshman, 5'6" out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Number 12, Marianne EJ, middle, senior, 6'2" out of Lyndhurst. The libero for Rutgers Newark will be number 16, Elvin Karakaya, senior, 5'7" out of Turkey. Desiree Malcolm, number 17, in the middle, 5'7" sophomore out of Camden. The freshman upstart, number 23, Bella Foster, 6 feet out of Fort Lauderdale. She went to Fort Lee High School, was a captain there, and has made an amazing transition to the starting lineup for the Rutgers Newark Scarlet Raiders. And finally, number 24, Tracy Elderis, the killing machine, as we like to call Tracy, leading the way in the kills department. And Mark, Rutgers Newark looking for Paul Recchia. What did I tell you? Keep it on us until I tell you to. What happened? Oh, okay. We're having some technical difficulties. But in any case.
Am I on? I think I'm on now.
Mark Griffin, we went black apparently on the live feed, at least of us. Which
Mr. Recchia was working on it.
Everyone's better off not having the camera on us. But Mark, I would call this a must-win for Savani Khan.
Without question.
Looking for their first NJAC win of the season.
We've been playing better, John. I think we didn't take advantage of our opportunities against Jersey City, and Camden was just, wrong time, wrong place for us. We just couldn't get it going. But this past weekend we played well, got 2 quick wins, and let's hopefully continue it tonight here.
Katie Bishop gets things started here live at the Golden Dome. Want to thank all of our viewers for tuning into Raider Vision and our NJAC game of the week. And this is a spirited start, Mark. Ilderis, that's handled by Garcia to the side, outside, nice. I should say. Big swing by number 2, Fatu. But Ilderis comes back. Handled by Garcia. Nice set now to the other side. But
John,
no,
that's a big volley.
Was a big volley. The set was a little off, and unable to catch up to that was Emily Shea. So
John, these games are going to be key for us because although our road back into the NJAC tournament is going to be tough, if we can get to 500, we might have a shot at an ECAC postseason. But I think we're getting better game to game to game. as Coach Kahn texted me Saturday when I was texting with her, said, we're getting our serves in. Big improvement. So
exactly. And, Mark, we talked a little bit about the first-year head coach on the other side, Tyler, how do I say that last name? Quinta. Tyler Quinta. He talked about the rebuild that they're going through this year. And as far as his mindset,
Nice.
defensive-minded team, they pride themselves in serve and pass. And, Mark, when it comes to strategy in volleyball, pass and serve, I mean, it's kind of the same thing. It's really about where you put the pieces.
Without question, John. And I think right now we've got the pieces. We've had the pieces all over the place the last, 2 weeks. And I think now we're starting to get in the right swing of things, literally. And a victory tonight could set us up for the next 2 weeks.
And answering back with a kill was Fatsu, the senior out of New Milford, New Jersey.
My headset's very low.
Yeah, mine's kind of low too. Well, if we bring them up though, Tom used to yell at me for that. See the green monitor over there?
Are we okay, Mr. Recchi?
Is the volume level okay on the feed, or are we too loud?
No, it should be all right.
Okay. I think I'm better now, John.
All right. Well,
I am a little deaf, so
that's all right.
A little more quiet than usual, but I'm back in the game. We'll just leave it off for now.
I know, but I want to do a post-game interview.
Oh, we'll get it working.
Well, when are we going to get it working?
Between games.
Okay. And a big swing and the kill. That was number 8, Riley Stewart, the 5'11", opposite out of Jackson, New Jersey, and Jackson Liberty High School. Mark. It'll be Fatsu. We got a sister combination, the freshman and junior, Krista and Kayla Price.
Really?
For the Roadrunners.
Nice, John. There we go. Cleaning up the floor a little bit over there.
I called a 5-setter tonight. I mean, I'm not exactly going out on a limb with that prediction.
3. I think we got 3 tonight.
They've got 2 wins on the season.
I know, but
and they beat Jersey City. We lost to Jersey City.
I know, but we've been playing better.
All right, you're going with 3. I'm saying we'll win in 5. Mark, who is famous for saying we'll win tonight? Ooh. Who do you attribute that famous quote to?
We'll win tonight.
We'll win tonight. It was on the back page of the New York Post.
Oh, so it's probably a New York team. Was it Willis Reed?
We'll win tonight. You got to go a little forward. Madison Square Garden was the setting. I'll give you the year.
Clyde Frazier?
1994.
1994.
We'll win tonight.
Patrick Ewing?
One more guess.
I don't know.
A guarantee that
it's a
came
hockey
true.
Thing, probably. That's why you know it.
Mark Messier will win tonight against the Devils in the Eastern Conference Finals, Mark. And they went on to win that game and the series.
John, I'm not a big hockey guy like you. You know all the hockey stuff.
That's right. Well, let's get back to the action here at the Golden Dome. Touch from the outside.
John, I think we're playing a lot more aggressive tonight. I think the kids know that opportunity's knocking and they better start answering.
Slam dunk by Mary for the kill, and that gives Rutgers, Mark, the 3-point lead.
Coach Kahn was happy after this weekend. I think our kids came together. I think that those little stupid mistakes that we've been making, they weren't there anymore. And, to come away with 2 victories, I mean, I think the kids realize that they can do it.
It's turning out to be one heck of a point. EJ with back-to-back kills makes it 8-4.
I mean, St. Lawrence and Bard aren't exactly the top-ranked teams in the country, but they're good, solid programs. And I think going up to Bard and playing both of them in a tri-match and beating 2 of them is a big deal.
And an ace from Ilderis.
The roll is on, John.
Mark.
Things are changing here, John.
Your percentages on predictions, both before and in game, have been pretty good this year.
Well, let's keep.
I don't
want
to jinx you, except for your Scarlet Knights football team. What's going on?
Well, got Wisconsin coming to town this week.
Oh! Gorgeous! Jaden Simba Melisarte.
Wow.
You see the elevation she got?
That was a really, really nice.
She is an absolute freak, and I mean that in the biggest
Oh,
compliment athletically.
Your friend, the Scarlet Knights in New Brunswick, have Wisconsin coming to town.
Well, they lost, Mark. That's what I'm getting at. I want to
know.
get to, where was it, Nebraska?
John, when you go to the Midwest, you're going to get the big farm boys.
Oh!
And,
back-to-back kills. Keep going, Mark. I'm just going to.
Nebraska's tough on the road. Now you got Wisconsin coming in. So, and then the following weekend, you get UCLA for homecoming. I don't know, UCLA's really down from what they've been at, but I don't know, this big weekend for them.
Big weekend indeed. It was a big weekend last year with the Crimson Tide bowing out against Vanderbilt.
Yes, it
Mark,
was.
the image of the students parading the goalposts through the center of town.
Somebody else
I've never
that.
seen that before.
Somebody else did that.
That
when
was
they won. That was
insane.
Great. I know.
I mean, you got to love college
the best
sports,
part about
man.
that is on College Game Day earlier in the day, Nick Saban was saying that Vanderbilt's the easiest place to play in the SEC.
Yeah,
and then it came back to bite them.
Well, they replayed that clip on the Jumbotron.
They're still replaying that.
Yeah. Aaron Cohen, we're live on Raider Vision. Can we get an out-of-town scoreboard update? New York Mets. 4-0.
Baseball.
Wow.
Oh, the Mets.
Mets are up 4-0.
Wow.
Against the Phillies. That's Aaron. That's game 3 or game 3, and we're one apiece.
That's right.
Right.
One apiece.
Right. Ilderis back to the action with another ace.
John, New York is like alive right now. The Mets and the Yankees are going. The Jets, well, who knows now? Soleil's out.
Robert Saleh fired today. If you are under a rock or you're watching from another state.
I think that makes sense.
Mark, I got a lot of fans from out of state, by the way. I get a lot of letters.
I'm sure you do.
You know, hey, who is this guy?
John,
Come on, Mark.
I think the Jets.
Oh! Gorgeous.
I think the Jets needed something to change, and
I don't know about the
I don't
in-season
know.
firings in the NFL.
Well,
I never think it works. And
I
it
don't
rarely
know.
happens.
It's early. It's early.
It
still.
rarely
So
happens, though.
You know, and Woody Johnson's never done it. So,
well, Mark, there's a lot of theories going around the internet right now. We're not talking about anything too crazy, but some that have a lot of some
I heard
legs to them. Woody Johnson, former U.S. ambassador to the United Kingdom, loses in London. He was embarrassed.
Maybe.
And then they talked about the Lebanese flag that Salah wore.
I don't think people care about that much.
Yeah.
I just think that, you know, the Jets spent $1 billion on Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers is kind of falling out of favor, I think, with a lot of people.
I hate to say this, but I saw an article earlier this week that said he's retiring. And the insinuation
wouldn't shock
was
me.
now. But
And
he's not going to retire now.
And in the process, stealing a boatload of money from the Jets.
He's not going to retire. He's going to play the season out and retire.
I don't want to turn this into Mike and the Mad Dog. We got to get
That's
back.
true.
We got to get back to the match.
Well, now we're starting to hit long.
We're still doing well, Mark.
I know.
EJ's been solid tonight. You know who's a delightful young woman is Bella Foster, the freshman. Not on the floor right now, but I hadn't talked to her all season until tonight. And she's a very mature, talented young woman who's made a great transition, Mark, to this team. That's going to be in.
I think
Here she comes. Look at the timing.
Yep.
I mean,
boom,
please.
she's in.
Bella Foster checking in. Middle blocker, freshman out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Was a captain at Fort Lee High School, Mark. And credits her dad. I want to give a shout-out to Dad, Brenton. Might be here even tonight. Bella's father, who's certainly a big support system for her. She talked about her adaptability, Mark, and the transition to college.
Nice.
She's really had to adapt and feels that the team has grown, and she loves the fact that she's been a contributor right away.
Well, I think that's a good opportunity for freshmen if they have the skills. I know Coach Kahn is definitely not bashful about rotating the lineups to try to get the right mix on the floor because we've got the talent. We just got to get everybody believing in themselves and putting it all together at the right time. And I think
another kill, Mark.
You know, a nice little mid-season run would be good for us, John.
I'm telling you, Mark.
Because we also have I think we got 30 or 32 games this year. Coach Kahn was a big advocate when we sat and talked last year at the end of the year about giving these kids time to play. And I think we got tri-matches like every weekend. So instead of just getting one game in, we're getting 3 games in. So those extra games add up for us, which for a young team is huge. More playing time, more experience.
Mark, another big point to make. Elvin Karakaya, number 16, just checked into the rotation for the Scarlet Raiders. Changed positions this year to libero. It hasn't been easy, but she's done a remarkable job and has worked very hard at being effective as a libero, and she's done just that.
That's about being unselfish, John, about doing what they need to make this team work. I think it's a pretty close-knit bunch of students. I think they like feeding off each other's energy. Unfortunately, sometimes when the energy's going the wrong way, it continues too much. But I think Coach Kahn's real happy with the results she's getting, and she sees the talent there. Like I said, it's just about getting everything to come together.
Oh,
that's a hell of a play.
A big block by Bella Foster, Mark. Mark, you bring up a good point, though. Never have I seen.
Occasionally.
What?
Occasionally I do.
Yeah. This team is very competitive internally in practice as well. And to the point where, the kids that aren't playing as much, it's been hard for them because they're all driving one another. And Bella Foster now with back-to-back kills.
Good programs create a game atmosphere in practice because you can't expect to go to a game and change. Like real good teams,
right.
I don't care what sport you're
That's
talking
a great
about.
Point.
They have that game attitude, that game commitment, and they step their game up. Even a little practice on a Thursday, got to do it. It's always got to be high level, and I think that feeds among the team about they know if they don't step up, somebody else is coming right before them.
3-point run now. That was a kill for Jaden Simba Melisarte. Before that, it was Bella Foster with 2.
About the practices have gotten more competitive, and I think as your practices get more competitive, your games get more competitive.
And that shot by Bishop was out, Mark, now 4 points away from a convincing
like Bobby Knight used to
win.
say years ago, is that, games should be easy compared to my practices. And I think most high-level programs, that's the attitude they have.
And no disrespect to the Roadrunners, Mark, but they're kind of sleepy here in this first set. Perhaps still on the bus mentally.
I don't know if they're sleepy, John, or we're just bringing it tonight. We'll find out in game 2.
Well, you got to think, Mark, those 2 wins over the weekend, they got out of town for a while. They bonded as a team. They get back in the win column, and Roadrunners have lost 3 in a row, Mark.
Yeah,
so,
and they've got some pieces here. They've got a couple kids that can play. I think we just got to step our game up and just keep hammering them and hammering them and hammering them.
Well, that was Krista Price, the freshman out of Woodland Park, New Jersey, who answers back with a kill. And you got to love the emotion out of Price, despite trailing here.
Oh.
And Mark now 3 points away from a first set that is absolutely flown by, Mark. I think it's because of your you bringing your thing. You bringing the magic.
I think our kids know they're good or they're better than their record, and they want to step their game up.
That's going to be out, Mark. Rob Schultz, the line judge, with a call.
She's a heck of a player. That girl number 2. What's her name, John? Girl from Ramapo?
The
freshman?
Oh, the freshman. No, number 2, Fatu.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a senior and she leads in kills. She's also one of the captains. Good point here, Mark. Karakaya. Look at that set to Tracy, but it's just long. The other captains for Ramapo, Fatu and Emily Shea, along with Riley Stewart. So it will be Ramapo Bishop serving. Mark, speaking of bishops, I got invited to a black tie formal at the Union League Club next month.
The Union League?
At the Union League Club on Park Avenue. And
you're going.
A charity thing, yeah. And It's
Are you emceeing it?
Well, I'm used to doing that, but when I see Bishop, I think there's some heavy hitters from our neck of the woods. The kind of the Catholic charities,
Now where is that?
St. Pat's Cathedral, that kind of thing.
It's Midtown?
It's 38th and Park, Mark. Not too far from Grand Central. Yeah. Midtown-ish. Yep. But Union League Club, private club in New York. And anyway.
You're big time, John.
It's not so much. Bishop reminded me of that. I think, what's his name? Cardinal Dolan will be there.
Oh.
I keep forgetting we're in New Jersey. You guys don't care about that.
No, we're good. So the Mets are home or on the road tonight?
Mets are back home at Citi Field tonight.
Wow.
Yes. As a matter of fact, Mark, I want to show you this picture. Shout out to my buddy Mike Schofield. My former NHL producer is.
Look at you.
The game started.
I got to be honest.
That's real. That's a real photograph.
I love that park.
How great is playoff baseball?
Oh, I know.
Look at that picture.
That's why I get interested in playoff baseball. Look at you, John.
Let's see the little Devils logo there.
You got to send me that one. We'll use that on the webpage.
Yes, that's a good call.
See?
We're looking at a photo of me
do the old
announcing
forward.
for the Devils.
I don't know how the
I'll
iPhone
send it to you
stuff
right
works.
now. I'm sending it to Mark Griffin right now.
All right, John. Let's get game point here and switch some sides and keep it moving.
Oh. And Ramapo hanging in there, Mark, at set point. They're warning off.
Bet against the Scarlet Raiders, John.
Fatu now to serve. 24-13. Newark with the lead. Big swing from Amanda. And a big set for EJ, handled by Fatu over right away. And now EJ again with a no-doubter.
Nice.
And EJ with an exclamation point,
And that
Mark.
game goes to the Scarlet Raiders, John.
And that set goes to the Scarlet Raiders, 25-13. Mark, they made it look easy.
I got to be honest with you. When I was talking with Coach Kahn, she talked about us finally doing the things that we're capable of. Keeping the ball in on serves, not overreacting, and playing together as a group. And that's what we're starting to see tonight.
We got to get out of the cellar
Yeah,
in the
we'll
end,
be there.
Jack.
We'll be there.
Willie P. in first, 2-0 in the conference, followed
John,
by Stockton,
if we
Montclair.
play like this against the rest of the conference games we have left, we're going to surprise somebody.
And this, don't pay too much attention to the standings at this juncture, but it's Patterson 1, Stockton 2, Montclair State 3. 4, 5, and 6 are Camden, Rowan, Kane, followed by Jersey City, Ramapo, and Newark.
We still have, if you look at the rest of our conference schedule, we still have Patterson, we still have Rowan, we still have Montclair State. We still
I don't know
have
if that's
Kane.
a good or a bad thing.
Well, I mean, that's.
I'm just joking.
I think we're in a good place going into the end of the season. And the team that lost to Jersey City isn't the team that's playing here tonight. We're more mature, we're
Absolutely.
better. And I think that's starting to show in the win-loss column for us.
Here's
some hot stats off the board here, John.
We got 5 kills for
John, you got your own printed copy. You rank here.
I'm telling you. Jim, that's right. I'll go from this then,
The
Mark.
Arekia boys got you covered.
5 kills for Jaden Simba Malasarte. That matches Fatu's 5 for Ramapo. 3 kills for EJ, 1 apiece for Foster and Ilderis. 2 kills for Riley Stewart from Ramapo. What are some other good stats to talk about, Mark? Digs
are good.
Blocks. 1 block for Krista Price and 1 for Katie Bishop. 2 blocks for EJ and a bunch with 1. Service aces, 1 for Fatu, 2 for Ilderis, 1 for Foster, 1 for Fabiana Ayala. And what else do we have here? Diggs.
John, bottom of the 7th. Mets up 6-0.
Oh, it's a blowout at Citi Field, Mark. Wow. Yanks got spanked last night, 4-2.
Yeah, I was watching that game.
Was it 4 or 5 hits in the game?
But how great is it that we're sitting here in October and we got 2 baseball teams in the postseason.
True.
Oh, gosh.
All right, folks, we've switched them up. Rutgers with the 1-0 lead. If you're just joining us, Scarlet Raiders came out firing on all cylinders here in this NJAC game of the week, looking for their first conference win of the season. John Heffernan alongside Mark Griffin, the play-by-play and analysis on Raider Vision, coming to you live from the Golden Dome. Rutgers in desperate need of a conference win tonight.
We got to come out here quick, John, just like we did in the first game, and stick it to them early and get up and then just cruise right through it.
Another thing Savani Khan talked to me about prior to the match, Mark, was the mantra about how we've got to finish. They lost a couple of matches that were winnable this year, especially against Jersey City.
I know the Camden game stung her.
Yeah, she got carded up in that last home match.
Yeah, well,
I think meaning she's been emotional. She's been fired up. I think she got a yellow card, which you rarely see in volleyball. At least that's my experience. But
yeah, you don't.
But my point is, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think she's trying to set a tone, and she said the difference is they did finish over the weekend, and we see that certainly having translated here in set number 1 for Newark. Going to be Bella Foster to serve for Rutgers. And the 6-footer out of Fort Lee, New Jersey, gets the second set underway. Oh, Foster somehow got a piece of it, but it's just out.
Wow.
That was an absolute cannon, though, from Ramapo to make it 1-0.
Well, Ramapo's not going to sit here and just get kicked, John. They're not going to easily let us walk away here.
And that's in. And Bishop firing up an ace. So Ramapo looks like a different team here in the second set.
Well, I'm sure they've had a little conversation. Like everybody, John, you make a little adjustment.
Oh, EJ with some serious heat.
John, she's gotten so much better from last year. The improvement in the offseason.
Desiree Malcolm in on the rotation, replacing Arissa Collage. I like this 17, Mark, Desiree Malcolm. She's got a lot of intangibles. May not blow you away with her, highlight reel kills, but she's very steady and smart out there. Good positional player. Knows where to be.
Nice.
And a high volleyball IQ out of number 17. And thing is, Savani Khan trusts Desiree Malcolm to be out there, just a sophomore in these situations.
Oh, yeah. I think she knows her team. I think she knows our strengths. I think she knows the weaknesses. And she's just got to keep rotating people so that they have the pressure to skip the little stupid mistakes and play volleyball.
Oh, Mark, EJ's been unstoppable in the middle. I mean, you take Marianne EJ at 6'2" out of Lyndhurst, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And as you talked about, it's been a steady
from last year
improvement.
To this year.
Her timing is great.
Yeah. I know Coach Khan talked to everybody in the spring last year about.
Oh! Look at that save there
about us
by Oriana, and no, that's going to be a point to Ramapo.
About how we are bringing in more and better kids this year, and if they want to be part of the program, they got to step up. And I think she's a good example of somebody who said, "I want the challenge. Let's go."
Absolutely. And there she is, EJ with another kill. And that'll put Rutgers on top here in set number 2. That's 6 kills on the night for Marianne EJ. Ilderis now to
she
serve.
Looked like, she looked like she was going to kill that, and then she backed the speed off and just popped it in there. It was nice.
You can't coach 6'2", Mark, but certainly you can coach timing.
No,
and her timing's been great.
Well, not that time there, but. Oh, out of bounds. I like that.
Another point for Rutgers. As they're up 5-3, it'll be Ilderis to serve.
Nice.
kill, EJ.
EJ's on fire, John.
Yeah, Mark, this could be,
This is
the
the EJ show.
makings of the best match of the season for number 12, EJ.
This is starting to look like the EJ show, John.
EJ, the DJ, spinning the greatest hits tonight.
Just got a little equipment problem there. Tied it back up. We're good to roll.
And Tracy now for Rutgers. Big jump serve from Ilderis.
Nice.
And she's
Take those when you can get them, John.
it just she's got such a deceptive shot too. It doesn't look like much, and then it just kind of explodes.
John, is this a 4-0 run?
It is.
Okay.
And now to the outside, answering back with authority is Amanda Fatu.
She's going to bring the game tonight to us. We just got to keep the ball away from her.
You talk about athleticism.
Yes.
And power. Fatu is one heck of a volleyball player.
Yeah, but like I said, play the ball around her, and maybe we'll be able to get some.
Ilderis.
Ooh.
And there's Fatu again. If it worked once, why not try it a second time? Jaden Sinamela-Sarte with the attacking error. Another point for Ramapo, and they're now within 4. Checking into the rotation, it's Krista Price out of Passaic Valley High School.
PV.
And now Malasarte with touch.
Nice.
Beautiful job
John,
by number 6.
I got to say, we're playing smart. We're putting the ball where they're not. We're not trying to overpower them, which I think is an example of how we've gotten better game to game to game as the season has gone on.
Fabiana Ayala in on the rotation will now serve for Rutgers. 9 serving 4.
Uh-oh.
Bit of a mishit there.
Problem.
Desiree Malcolm, maybe miscommunication between Oriana and Desiree. EJ returns for Rutgers. No, we'll keep it with Foster up front along with Malcolm and Oriana. Jaden. Oh, great little misdirection.
Nice. Oh. We got to make something out of this.
Oriana to Jaden. Bella keeps it alive, but hitting the net was Ramapo. So that will be a point for Newark as Collage returns. And Desiree Malcolm takes a seat.
So, John, I don't know if you've noticed, but basketball's just around the corner here.
Mark, I'm excited. I can't wait to go check out a few practices.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we'll get a Joe Loughran interview going. Something for a little preseason special or something.
Maybe we can do something where we sit down, both him and Stacy.
Joe, not.
He's a little more elusive.
Joe doing interviews, I don't think is his favorite thing. Although you got a guy with so much knowledge.
Right, if he was bringing back a defending national championship team, he'd still be super conservative and talk about how.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I love about him. Joe is an absolute stud, icon, legend.
He's worked his way up to where we're at. I mean,
see, do you see the form on Foster there too? How far back she cranks the arm. I mean, just perfect textbook execution there by number 23. Oh, scary.
Ramapo's not going to go away, John.
That's number 8.
They're getting a little pissy that they're playing they feel below their ability, but Let's hopefully the little chainsaw we got going here keeps going.
Riley Stewart will get the kill for Ramapo, and it's now 7-12 here in set number 2. If you're just joining us, John Heffernan alongside Mark Griffin.
Long.
Our NJAC game of the week. Scarlet Raiders took that first set convincingly. We're here in set number 2 on a Tuesday night in Newark, New Jersey.
You know what, John? This is the NJAC game of the week because tomorrow is that odd Wednesday where we don't have NJAC soccer. And then we return to soccer play this weekend against Montclair.
We got the women on Saturday, right?
We got the women home Saturday and the men are on the road Saturday. And I forgot where volleyball's going Saturday. Probably loaded up with another try match.
Foster, jump serve.
That was like a volley floater right into the gap.
Oh, great job by Tracy Eldaris, who smacks away and gets it over on 3. Oh! Eldaris diving, but falls short and making the save there. Karakaya returns. It'll be Katie Bishop serving once again for the Roadrunners.
John, volleyball is off this weekend.
Oh. Karakaya.
You know
EJ again. Kill. Mary Ann EJ
we were supposed
with
to
her 8th kill of the night.
We were supposed to go up to Clark Summit, Scranton for a try match, and it got canceled. So that's why we got a little gap here. But let's hopefully keep this momentum going.
Mark, this is you said 3 sets.
Well,
I'm shocked.
You know what? I got to be honest with you.
Out.
We're playing well. Our kid. What's the problem?
What does that mean?
It looks like it's Ramapo ball, John. Must have hit the net or something. Or I don't know.
That was a net violation on Marianne EJ.
Oh. That wasn't John.
And Mark, you know what? The pace of this game too has been elevated. You can tell NJAC play, even though both these teams have had their struggles.
No,
I like the pace.
Oh, she touched that, and I think the pace bodes well for us, John. I think we've got enough players in our rotation where we can keep the pace up and keep the pressure on, and just keep hammering away and get what we can get as quick as possible.
All right, I want this camera worked out so we can get a nice, proper interview after the match.
We will get it. Mr. Arecki is a pro at this stuff.
Really? Technical wizard?
He is.
And another kill. Paul, how are we doing with the camera? How's the camera working out?
It doesn't really work.
You got to make it work, Mr. Arecki.
Can we do some troubleshooting, Aaron?
In between games, John.
So we can get an interview?
In between games. We'll get the interview, John. I
I'm
see
not
something
convinced.
laying down there that's not plugged in. I think you're getting the cart before the horse a little bit.
Our viewers don't want
John.
to hear this bickering.
We just have to wait, and you'll. Arecki is going to make it work. Nice. Ooh.
Well, I mean, Mark, maybe the 45 feet of cable
John,
might have something to do with it.
We're going to work on it. Look, it's back up now.
Paul Recchia, I'm not convinced.
They don't want to see me
Paul.
and you. They want the post game.
EJ.
Oh,
another kill. Paul, take this 2-shot right now. Take the 2-shot so our viewers know what we're talking about. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back on. It's Mark Griffin, John Heffernan, and Marianne EJ with a kill. Let's go back to the live action.
Live action. Oh.
I just wanted to prove to them we were talking about something that wasn't.
You know what, John?
fake.
You understand this stuff. Nice ball.
Oh!
John, we've had a lot of backline saves
There
tonight.
she is!
Nice. Uh-oh.
Oh, hit the
Net
antenna.
violation.
Hit the antenna.
Jeez, John.
Mark, do those antennas pick up any radio waves as far as you know?
No.
13
Although
serving
I
18
have-
here
I
in
have
set number
seen-
2.
I have seen the cameras right on the net.
Oh!
And
Bella Foster with authority.
when you hit it hard, they move like crazy.
Elvin Karakaya. Foster again. Rutgers causing all kinds of problems for Ramapo. Foster again.
Nice.
Gorgeous. Number 23 coming through with the kill.
John, we got to keep the pedal to the metal and not back off here. All the way through.
Collage out of Hackettstown, New Jersey, has been a mainstay
Hackettstown.
this season.
You know what
She had her-
Hackettstown's famous for, John?
What's that?
The state trout fishery is up there.
Get out of here. I never
It
knew
is.
that.
I know.
Talk to me about that. Foster, dominant in the middle.
It's where they have the big state trout fishery hatchery.
Are you doing any fishing, Mark?
I do. Not as much as I should, but I do. Jersey's got good trout streams for a couple weeks in the fall, a couple weeks in the spring.
You know, two of my buddies are really big into, what do you call it?
Fly fishing?
Oh, a collage that was gorgeous.
Ah.
And Eldaris got handcuffed, but collage was absolutely beautiful there. Number
That's all right.
1, saving the day, but Eldaris got kind of handcuffed, not her fault, but really bodes well for Arissa Collage, who stopped the lightning bolt. Mark, what's it called when you ride the river and you fish? What's that called?
Drift boating.
Yeah, but
What's drift boating?
is it fly fishing though?
Well, you can
kind of let it out. I don't know.
It's usually fly fishing, but when you take the boat down the river, it's called drift boating, and you can fly fish or
Yeah,
spin
my
cast.
son went with 2 of my good friends, Bob Crumey, Sean
There
Cowan.
you go.
We had a good time up in Massachusetts.
Oh.
Look at this point, Mark. Malasarte
Nice.
heads up, gets it over. Ramapo now. Oh! Eldaris not
Make 'em
fooled.
pay.
Foster!
Nice.
Foster with the one-handed slam. Makes it 22-14, a commanding lead here in set 2. As Rutgers has busted it wide open. It'll be Jaden Simba Malasarte.
Up until then, that
Service
serve right there,
error.
John. She's been playing some great minutes for us.
Love the energy, though, Mark.
I told you.
And
Coach
who's
Khan said
checking in
it,
now?
King.
Look at this. We've got a Sabrina Sukwanaga sighting, the
Oh.
5'7" sophomore out of West New York, New Jersey. And the officials tonight, Mark, upstairs, it's Ryan Almonacci. Don Vanderbeck is talking
Don
to.
Vanderbeck. You know something,
He's the
John?
down ref right
Don
there.
Vanderbeck used to be the coach at Ramapo College, John.
No way.
Yes, he was for many
Well,
men's
maybe we'll
coach.
have to talk to him.
I know. I didn't recognize him with his silver hair now.
Rob Schultz and Caitlin Irwin
He was the
are
men's
the line
coach for many
judges.
years. I don't know if he ever coached their women.
Mark, just like that, 23 serving 15 now for Foster. And this has been a freight train moving on all, what would you call them? Cylinders?
All cylinders,
wheels,
John.
engines.
Train's going down the track. Get out of the way.
Answering back for Ramapo with a big cheer. Riley Rod Stewart, 5'11" opposite out of Jackson, New Jersey. And Bishop will serve. Oh, gorgeous shot there.
We need to settle here, John.
Emily Shea, the 5'9" opposite senior out of Toms River North High School.
We need to settle, get this in the books, and move on.
And Ramapo clinging
There's
on. But
you know
now
what,
set
John?
point.
They gave us an opportunity. Let's put it away right now.
Set point here in set number 2.
Okay.
We give Savani Khan a big cushion within to work.
I can tell you what, Savani Khan is not looking at a cushion. She's looking at one more game, and we got to win. Because we've been close too many times this year.
Eldaris got a piece, and Desiree knocks it out of bounds. That's all right. Desiree was tough for her. On one knee, did what she could. Still set point.
Ooh, that might have been out, John.
EJ smacks it into the back row. Now to the outside. Karakaya did a gorgeous job.
I can't say enough about how much EJ's improved from last year to this year.
Oh! There it is. Set number 2. Rutgers takes it 25-18. They've got a commanding 2 sets to none lead. And a lot of smiles on the faces of these Scarlet Raiders as they transition over to the other side.
Because they're doing what they're capable of, and that's huge for us right now.
Mark, it's been an absolute clinic being put on by the Scarlet Raiders tonight. I mean, it's been insane. Let's go over some of these stats, Mark.
Okay.
For Rutgers Newark, after 2, let's see, 19. Okay, 8 kills for EJ. Let's refresh this. 8 kills for EJ. 4 apiece for Foster and Ilderis. 7 for Jaden Simba Malasarte, who's quietly done some damage tonight for the Scarlet Raiders. EJ hitting a gaudy 538 mark.
Wow.
Oriana with an ace, 3 aces for Ilderis, 2 aces for Foster, 1 for Ayala. 9 digs for Karakaya. And now for the Roadrunners of Ramapo College. Hey, Mark, I said I didn't want to turn this into an episode of Mike and the Mag Dog. You know who's a graduate of
what's that?
You know who's a graduate of Ramapo? One of the guys on the Michael K show.
Oh, really?
Donnie LaGreca. Don LaGreca.
I did not know that.
Ramapo College guy.
I know there's a lot of guys on the radio in the city that live up that way by Ramapo College.
Yes, Mark, this is true. Anyway, let's get back to some of the stats here, folks. 5 digs for Garcia. Emma. Fatu with 3 digs. 2 for Price, 3 for Stewart, 2 apiece for Bishop Shea and Van Zyl. We haven't talked about Van Zyl a lot tonight. Aces, 1 apiece for Bishop and Fatu. 16 assists for Bishop. Stewart hitting .429. 8 kills for Fatu, 7 for Stewart. 3 for Shea, 1 for number 12, Van Zyl. Folks, we'll be back with the start of set number 3. Right after this, Rutgers with the convincing 2 sets to none lead. You're watching the NJAC Game of the Week live on Raider Vision. Back after this.
The European Wax Center on Halsey Street in Newark. Come on in.
What if we told you that this may hold the key to improving gut health for millions of people around the world? Or that we're studying how art can boost our mental and physical well-being? That this represents a profound reimagining of how we're educating the next generation of care providers? Or that he was able to get him healthy and back on the mic thanks to our innovative care delivery? These are just a few of the ways Rutgers Health is breathing new life into academic health.
And folks, we're back here live from the Golden Dome Athletics Center in our NJAC Women's Volleyball Game of the Week between Rutgers and Ramapo. Rutgers with a big 2 sets to none lead. John, it's empty. John Heffernan alongside Mark Griffin.
Oh!
And picking up where they left off here to start set number 3 are the Scarlet Raiders on the kill from Bella Foster. Bella Foster, a lot of confidence in that young woman, Mark.
John, I can't tell you how happy I am that we've been so close this year. We've shown all the pieces, and tonight the pieces are starting to come together.
I wish the pieces of this knee would come together, Mark.
Well, you're walking now. You don't have a
Look
brace
at how
on.
skinny the leg is.
That's how this goes, John. Talk to Rachel or Brian. They'll tell you.
I know.
I told you the other night. When my last knee surgery, I felt like my quad was never going to grow back, and it's going to take you 6 or 8 months.
I got physical therapy again tomorrow.
Well, that helps.
A 1 apiece. Ramapo with the serve.
John, I hate to break the news to you, but you're not a kid anymore, so it takes a little time.
True. Well, it takes time. If I was 18, this surgery takes time. No, it's a year. It's a patella tendon, man. A complete dissection of it.
It was ACL?
Patella
okay.
tendon. Yeah. 2-1 Ramapo with the lead.
See, I don't have to worry about that because I don't have a patella on my right side.
No?
It's gone. 3 surgeries, it happens.
EJ with the dunk, but it's returned by Ramapo. Eldaris attacking era. And Ramapo now with a 3-1 lead.
Was that your first major surgery?
It was,
okay.
Yeah. And I tore the meniscus at the same time. But anyway, enough about me. No one cares.
When's the Rangers back in action, John?
Pittsburgh tomorrow night. I believe tomorrow night.
Right.
Yeah, tomorrow night on the road. That's their season opener, Mark.
Season opener on the road. I like that.
And they will be going. They will be going at the same time as the Yankees. Mark, come on. Ranger Yankee fan dilemma tomorrow night.
I got a good feeling about the Mets and the Yankees, John. I don't know why, but
a 6-0 lead certainly won't.
That game's got to be over. Let me hit the out-of-town scoreboard for us right here.
Gorgeous save there by Emma Garcia. EJ long and Ramapo cruising here in set number 3.
The Mets are up 6-2, bottom of the 8th.
All right, they should hang on, right?
I think so.
This kid Garcia, the freshman, very, very strong player. Let's see if there's any bios for these Ramapo kids.
Did you watch the Chiefs game the other night, John?
I did not.
Oh, Taylor Swift was in the house. I know that's an important thing for you.
Yeah, old news at this point, though, right, Mark? I mean,
it's still entertaining. Come on, let's be honest.
No, I just mean it's like ho-hum at this point.
Yeah, I know, but I do kind of know how much it bothered you, but
that was out. Or maybe it was touched. No, it was out.
Nope. We got to settle this down, John.
So it's Fatu to serve.
Oh. John, are we ready for a timeout here?
Yeah, Ramapo
Coach
pulling
Khan
away.
needs a little timeout here. Recircle the wagons.
I thought you were just going to get it right there with that whistle.
Wow.
But
you know, as a coach, sometimes it's hard to call the timeout. It's almost like you're waving the flag, like you got to stop it.
And that's out. That was Katie Bishop with the redirection.
But I think in volleyball, you can move your players in and out a little bit and hopefully change the tide again. Because more so than any other sport, I think volleyball is a game of streaks.
Indeed it is. Mark, looking ahead, we mentioned earlier.
Ooh.
And Foster answers back for Newark. October 15th at Kane for Savani Khan. FDU Florham, what conference are they in?
They're in the MAC conference out in Pennsylvania.
That's right. That'll be here at the Golden Dome on the 19th. And then Gwinnett Mercy Atlantic East Conference. That's here at the Golden Dome.
John, you know what
the
Gwinnett Mercy's mascot is?
No.
Golden Griffins.
No way.
It is.
That's awesome.
The Griffins, actually, not Golden.
Folks, we'll be back with more Rutgers Newark women's volleyball after this Scarlet Raiders timeout.
Take a look at this. Now, what does this cheese doodle-looking thing have to do with curing diseases? A whole lot, really, because scientists at Rutgers Health are conducting groundbreaking research on how these microbiomes may contribute to inflammation in our bodies. Understanding these organisms may help us cure several inflammatory intestinal disorders, gesundheit, and even some allergies. It's just one of the ways Rutgers Health is using academic health to breathe new life into research.
Back here live at the Golden Dome, John Heffernan alongside Mark Griffin. Rutgers trails 6-5. Savani Khan called the timeout to talk it over. Let's see how Rutgers responds.
That's how we respond, John.
Beautiful.
6-6. The train's back on the track,
and
John.
The ace for number 26, Fabiana Ayala. Ayala chose Rutgers, Mark, because her father played basketball here. Did you know that?
What's that?
Fabiana Ayala. And she wanted to
Ayala.
play the sport she loved while staying close to home. Her parents are Delia and Felix Ayala.
I don't know. The dad probably could have played for Joe. Joe's been here 22 years.
Some of Ayala's hobbies, reading, as well as both grass and beach volleyball. And it will be Ramapo now to serve. Emily Shea with the honors. Ramapo up
not
one.
going to make this easy for us, John, which probably will be a good thing.
Oh, nice touch by Bella. Good battle at the net. Bishop. Now it's over to number 9. Oh, that was number 8, Stewart. Mark, Ramapo only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people on their roster.
I think they had the injury bug a little bit up there because they usually have a bunch of kids.
Well, they do, and their head coach, Tyler Quinta, talked a lot about that. Suffering from the injury bug a little bit this season. You know, he went to UConn, Mark.
Well, they don't play volleyball at UConn for men up there.
He told me he played, so
UConn club volleyball. They do not have men's varsity volleyball.
Well, he was an assistant there as well.
For the women.
For women, right.
Yes.
Bella Foster. Now to the outside. Eldaris with a beautiful job. Garcia answers back. Garcia again. Karakaya to the front. Kill.
Nice job.
Bella Foster. Bella Foster, otherwise known as BFF, right there. Best friends forever after that kill.
There you go. We need to settle down and play our game here. We're a little loose, and we're letting the balls fly. And I think if we play like we did the last 2 sets, we should be fine.
And a kill on the outside from number 8, Riley Stewart. You know who's very impressive is this freshman, this kid right here, number 1, Emma Garcia, the libero out of West Milford. She is very, very bright, good court awareness, athletic, and doing a lot of great things for Ramapo, especially in this match tonight. Number 1, Emma Garcia. And another special player
when we have
there.
Foster and EJ on the floor up front, it's kind of an impressive.
Right, when they were right next to each other?
Yeah.
Riley Stewart with the kill. 11 now
the little
serving
things
7.
we notice.
Well, hard not to notice those two. But, yeah, so you're saying as a tandem, right, Mark?
Yeah, I think the two of them.
Why isn't that happening?
I don't know. Coach Khan's got something figured out that we don't.
Jaden Simba Melisarte looks to make a run here for Newark. They trail by 3 here in set number 3. Melisarte, what's happening?
Rotational problem on Ramapo's side.
All right.
Point Rutgers North.
Now, how does this guy Vanderbeck know that?
He was watching.
I know, but I would find it hard to keep track of that as a down ref.
That's really all he does is the down ref. He's the one that's running the subs and he's running the rotations.
This guy's rocking the pink whistles tonight.
Well, sometimes you got to do those things, John. So I'm sure, the officials have to be stylish. They probably have a couple different shirts in the car, a couple different whistle colors, and they got to make sure everybody's on the same page, like soccer officials.
Listen, I like it. Mix it up, I say.
Well,
this country's mixed up enough as it is.
No, but you
this
got
world, I should say.
You got to have some options here coming into. Oh, we need this point, John.
Tracy had that pushed right back.
We need this point.
And onto the outside, boom.
Nice.
Look at Jaden. Tracy again.
It's a long volley, John.
Oh! Foster, beautiful timing, but it's answered right back by Ramapo. Elderis, this is the point of the match, Mark. Oh, it's going to be an attacking error.
It's out long.
Riley Stewart with a little too much mojo on that swing. Evens it up at 11 for Rutgers. And Rutgers could take the lead here on the Jaden serve. Garcia over for Ramapo. And that'll set up Oriana for Elderis.
Nice, they touched that. Oh. Didn't the kid in the front touch that?
I don't know. I guess not.
No, nobody seems to.
Bishop now.
See what I saw.
Ramapo with a 1-point lead. This has been neck and neck, tooth and nail here in set 3. Bishop to Jaden. Over to Oriana. An attacking error for Bella.
Miss Foster. Focus.
Bella Foster, strong name, number 23. Strong play tonight as well.
John, do you think Coach Kahn's going to burn another timeout here?
Ooh, Bishop with the ace. And now a 3-point lead.
We got a timeout coming or a big rotation?
I think one more point, you'll see a timeout. Are you allowed to call a timeout when the other team's serving?
No.
Foster, Bishop, I should say. Oh, look at Oriana. Did you see how high she had to get? Oriana checks into 5'1", Mark.
I think I just saw a video of a kid that's like 5'2" that can get up to like 72 inches.
Foster to serve. Look how far back she is, Mark.
Another
rotation problem again. And that's something that Tyler Quinta is going to go crazy.
It's a coaching concern here, John.
But he's got to be partly responsible as well. Make sure his kids are in the right place. So
and we know the
those mental errors are going to come back to haunt Ramapo.
Vanderbeck's watching that.
Yeah, Vanderbeck's no joke, man. I like this guy.
When he was coaching Ramapo's men's program years ago, they were very good.
Got to get it over here, Mark. Jaden does just that. Onto the outside. Watch out. Boom.
They set that up nice, John.
Riley Stewart is something special as well for Ramapo. I mean, I know it's the glory position, but you talk about a fit, athletic, strong player. Riley Stewart now on the sidelines talking things over with the assistant coach at Ramapo. Aren't they allowed to play that off the equipment? I thought that was a rule.
No. I guess it got stuck up there for a little bit.
Or maybe they can play it off the roof. I don't know.
They can. I think the problem was the ball got stuck up there. It wasn't just a one-hit move. So
I see.
They're going to call a replay.
Oh, they are going to do a replay.
They are.
Look at Vanderbeck taking over
That's what
again.
the double thumbs up was.
I like this Vanderbeck.
Yeah, we've had him occasionally.
15 serving 13 for Ramapo. And it's an ace.
What the?
That was Caleb Price, the 5'3" junior out of Woodland Park.
John, I don't know.
That's all right. Just 3 points, Mark. We'll be okay.
I know.
Price, Elderis, Oriana, back to Elderis. Kill, Tracy Elderis.
All right.
Rutgers is within 2. Desiree Malcolm returns. service error.
John, we got to get the serves in. This is not.
Well, they got to get a stop here, Mark. Get the ball back into their service hands. It'll be Emma Garcia.
Well, we got 2 timeouts, so Ramapo used one already, John? I don't remember that.
Big serve by Garcia. And EJ with the touch. Somehow Ramapo salvages it. EJ has that push back. Garcia. Nice set by Garcia.
Out, in.
No, it's in. That was a beautiful set by Garcia.
There it is.
And Shea finished. Ramapo all jacked up. They drank their Red Bull before this one. We'll be back, folks, with the conclusion of set number 3 in 60 seconds. You're watching the NJAC Game of the Week. Scarlet Raiders, 2 sets to none over Ramapo. We'll be back after this.
What if I told you that this represents a profound reimagining of how we're educating the next generation of care providers? Rutgers Health created a first-of-its-kind dual doctorate program that combines a pharmacy degree with a medical degree. It's this sort of expertise that's giving Rutgers graduates a leg up on providing the best care possible.
Thank you, doctor.
It's just one of the ways Rutgers Health is using academic health to breathe new life into education.
John, this is critical right here.
Garcia, the freshman. Elderis with a big swing. Look at Garcia! Wow. Unbelievable! I love this kid, number 1 for Ramapo. Yeah. Unbelievable freshman. Oh, Garcia, all heart, man. She wears it on her sleeve. She'll serve now, number 1. Ramapo looking to close this out, Mark.
I know.
Here in set number 3, Rutgers.
We need some help here, John.
Really?
We got to get this going.
EJ, see, they're
getting the second hits.
They're preparing themselves for EJ.
Yep.
And looks like Savani wants to channel a lot of those points through the middle, Mark.
Well, it's worked for us so far, John. I don't know.
Ooh.
Armchair quarterbacks are tough over here.
Elderis, this is the run Rutgers needs to make happen right now. Gorgeous set. Karakaya's there. Kala, no. And this is a newly inspired Ramapo squad here.
Yeah.
Fatu now. What's Vanderbeck talking about now? Vanderbeck, no games being played by this guy. Ooh. Does that mean a red card, Mark? Red card?
I think that's what he just said.
Ooh, he warned the head coach of Ramapo, Tyler Quinta, in his first season. Tell him to back up. He's coming out too far. But it had no effect on Ramapo, Mark.
That was critical right there.
A big ace from the Roadrunners.
Well, let's see what we got here.
Fatu now, again.
John, let's see what we got here.
Fatu's been impressive tonight all season long. The leader in kills for this Ramapo team.
Time to regroup a little bit here.
Oh! Bishop got a piece. Bishop again, gorgeous set. And the kill for Emily Shea.
John, you know what? We're missing those blocks from the outside.
Timeout, Rutgers. Wow.
You know,
Savani Khan wants to talk it over, Mark Griffin. We'll be back. We're going to, Paul Recchia, are we going to go to a commercial?
We are going to a commercial.
Let's run it, baby. 3, 2, 1.
The European Wax Center on Halsey Street in Newark. Come on in.
Back live here in the Golden Dome, 22 serving 15, Ramapo looking to get back into this thing. They trail 2-0. And they're 3 points away from a set 3 victory. Fatu with the serve. Ilderis is there. EJ finally busts through in her last couple of attempts. Successful this time. EJ now. How many kills does EJ have? Let's see.
All right, I'm back.
Marianne with 10 kills tonight.
We're not getting any blocks, John.
Long attacking error. Here's that run I talked about, Mark.
I know.
Down 5. Let's see what the Scarlet Raiders can do. It's an uphill climb for
we can climb, though,
the
John.
kids from Newark.
She's got a funny.
They ain't. And that makes it 23-17. Bishop with the kill. And that'll bring up Emily Shea to serve. And it's an ace for Shea.
John, I hate to say this, but it looks like the train's off the track a little bit here.
Shea is a social work major and a minor in substance abuse disorders.
From Toms River, New Jersey.
She's an Alpha Sigma Alpha sorority member and VP of Education Dean's List. 4-time high school academic honor roll for Emily Shea. And that's it. Set number 3 will go to the Ramapo Roadrunners. Emily Shea showing her prowess on the floor tonight and also off of it as a student at Ramapo. 2-1. The Scarlet Raiders are holding on to a slim lead. Ramapo right back in it. We'll switch sides. Set number 4, moments away. And we will now go to commercial break. Back after this.
The European Wax Center on Halsey Street in Newark. Come on in. Hi, Sharice. I'm excited about this process today.
European Wax Center. So we're going to be waxing your upper lip today. So when you're in the cleanser, this is going to remove any oils, any skin, any natural oils from the skin.
The owner of the European Wax Center on Halsey Street, and we are here in the European Wax Center. I just got my lip done. If you can see, my lip is transformed. I'm now hairless, no mustache, but I wanted to talk about our products because not only do we do full body waxing, we also have products that help with the continuation of your waxing experience. So for example, we have an ingrown hair serum that prevents ingrown hairs. We also have body washes, body polishes that helps with exfoliation and everything for the brow. So we are full service body waxing. We remove the hair. We also help you with the maintenance after the service.
John, what do we got here?
Well, Mark, we are moments away from the start of set number 4. Rutgers with a 2-1 lead. If you're just joining us, it's been a spirited affair here tonight at the Golden Dome Athletic Center in our NJAC Game of the Week. John Heffernan with the play-by-play alongside Rutgers Newark Athletic Director Mark Griffin with the color commentary tonight. A must-win for Rutgers Newark, still searching for that first NJAC victory of the season, currently 0-3 in conference play. They were on their way until Ramapo put a stop to the winning ways of the Scarlet Raiders there in set number 3, led by the play of Emma Garcia, Emily Shea, Amanda Fatu, and Riley Stewart, to name a few. But it is Angelise Oriana, the 5'1 junior out of Newark, with the ace mark for the early 1-0 lead. And
all right.
Might be a 1 point, but I think it sets a tone here, Mark.
We need that. We need a little confidence, that a little reassurance as we are as good as we are.
And there's EJ. You know what?
Oh.
And what's interesting about that is Tracy stepped in front of that, and I really think it was Jaden's ball. But either way, Tracy playing it safe. It didn't work for Rutgers on that play. Elderis is there. Desiree Malcolm.
Nice.
And Marianne EJ battles at the net and wins that battle. She'll get the kill and the point. Two serving one now for Ilderis. And that one gets through. Good job by Garcia. Outside, off the top of the net. Oriana was there. Karakaya back to Ilderis. Nice point developing here. Karakaya, beautiful set for Jaden. Emma's there. On the outside, miss hit long. A rare attacking error from Fatu. Makes it 3-1 Rutgers.
John, we gotta earn this point by point. There's nothing going to be easy in this set for us in this game.
Mark, what scares me is, that sort of mantra of finish, finish, finish.
I know.
We've seen too many 5-setters go by the wayside this season.
That's why I'm saying I think we got to take this in 4.
I mean, I remember that Jersey City game.
Yep.
We were blowing them out of the gymnasium. And Jersey City came flying back to win 3 sets in a row. But then again, over the weekend, Rutgers won that 5-setter mark against St. Lawrence. So it's 2 serving 3. Ace. And dialed in is Kayla Price.
John, let's stay focused here.
Price again with that low, nasty serve. Karakaya handles, but it's 2 aces in a row. Price, a visual arts major, Dean's List student at Ramapo. She was second team All-League in 2022. EJ Garcia's there for the Roadrunners. Oh my gosh, Oriana. Jaden Karakaya with a moonshot. Ilderis Karakaya to Jaden. Beautiful job by Rutgers. Absolutely gorgeous. Never say die. And that evens it up at 4. And look at this, Ayala. Fabiana. I say Fabiana. Oh, it's Fabiana? I thought it was Fabiana.
I believe it is.
Fabiana out of Patterson and Passaic County Tech with the ace. That's not her first ace of the match either, folks. Fabiana, just a sophomore, developing into a big-time player in 2024 for Rutgers Newark. It's Ayala again. I love the form from Ayala. And it's another ace. Mark, you got to be kidding me. This young woman is on fire. Ayala with 3 service aces tonight. Make it 4, I should say. I think it should be 4. It says 3. Anyway, EJ returns. Ayala sits on the rotation after the point to Ramapo, which will give Garcia the serve. Ilderis, once again, another beautiful set by Oriana to Jaden. I mean, that's textbook Rutgers Newark right there. And checking into the ball game now, it's Brianna Rojas. Brianna, the senior, 5'1" out of Bridgewater. She's going to be doing the serving. Rojas with that jump serve. Nastiness from Rojas. Ilderis over to Bella. And Bella with the kill makes it 8-5. Okay. Rutgers now cruising. Rojas again, service error.
John, you gotta hate that.
It happens to the best of them.
I know, but
That'll give Fatu the
I guess
the
that
ball.
means we're the best of them, though. So it happens to us.
Amanda, 6 serving 8. Oh, Fatu has that deceptive low, hard serve to return. And attacking error. And Ramapo now within 1. Striking distance.
John, I got to be honest with you. I don't like being close to Ramapo. They're an explosive team right now. And the closer we are, the more dangerous it's going to be. I think we got to stretch this out a little bit here.
Another ace.
She's got topspin on that ball.
Fatu. Social work major. Genealogy minor.
A rock jock. Genealogy.
She was a 2-time first team All-League in high school and is a Dean's List student at Ramapo. Rutgers now
We
9
need a little run
serving
here,
8
John. That's what we need.
for Jaden.
Nice serve.
Good serve indeed.
That's
Out.
long. And that's long and out of the ballpark.
Rob Schultz with the call on the line. Rob, of course, works up in New Brunswick. Did you know that?
What's that?
Rob Schultz, equipment manager for the swim team at Rutgers, New Brunswick.
That I did not know.
Swimming and
obviously
diving.
a little,
He's got a big job up there. Very big.
And a volleyball aficionado.
And a good, really good guy. Very good guy. 11 serving 8 for Rutgers. Jaden.
I like her serve.
Garcia's there onto the outside. Big swing and a miss. Oh, no.
We touched it here at the net.
Who did it touch?
23 right here.
Oh, I got to keep my eye on the prize here, boys and girls.
Volleyball's fast moving, John.
Indeed it is.
I know one of our old photographers, Steve Smith, made a point of saying the hardest thing he ever shoots is volleyball because the game is so fast.
Mark, did you have a say in these unis that Rutgers is rocking this year?
Probably the finals. Say Coach Kahn brought the idea, and I liked it.
Looking sweet. Looking sweet. Bella Foster.
I kind of like the black pants too.
Oh!
I think it gives us some more options.
Riley Stewart with the kill.
Not that it's ever really cold inside, but
Well, it looks like some of the ladies choosing to go with and some are choosing to go without. I guess it's all about comfort, you know. And
you know what? Whatever makes them play better is what I'm for.
And EJ didn't get all of that one. And a quick turnaround here, and now Ramapo back within a point.
I think you saw the end of last year. The women were permitted to wear them, and I think some teams looked at it as a style thing this year. So
okay, all right. Always on the cutting edge here at Rutgers Newark.
I'm not sure any of the other schools, the NJAC, are doing it, but nice,
gorgeous block by Marianne EJ, and she'll get the kill. Desiree Malcolm returns in the rotation.
John, is it me or does it seem like EJ's taking a little bit off the power here?
A little bit. Maybe it's fatigue. I don't know.
It's fatigue. I mean, I think she's still got the
But you're right. Compared to like the first set, she was looked like a little more power.
They were moving. I don't think Mr. Official, Mr. Vanderbeck, is making this up.
What's going on now?
Well, I think
he's
the
been
problem,
picking on Ramapo all night.
Well, I don't think he's picking on him. I think what he's doing is when they start to serve, they can't be moving around, and they're moving around.
14 now, serving 11 for Rutgers.
Ramapo wants to call timeout. You can't call timeout when you're not serving.
Ace, Oriana. Angelise.
What is this, John?
Oh, are they going at it, Mark?
He's getting a little
timeout for the Roadrunners. Yeah, they've been kind of butting heads tonight. First-year head coach Tyler Quinta and the R2 Don Vanderbeck. Apparently a former coach, Mark. Is that
who's that?
Vanderbeck?
Yes, he coached I know he coached the men's team Ramapo for many years very successfully. And I don't know if he ever coached their women's program. And then I think he got out of it because of a big family business venture.
All right, let's take a quick.
Glad to see he stayed in the game, though.
Yeah, good guy. Paul, we're gonna run a quick 30-second commercial. We'll be back after this. Back here live. We're live at the Golden Dome after the Ramapo timeout. Oriana to serve again for Rutgers.
That's a little bit of an errant hit there. Good save on Ramapo's part.
Jaden to Oriana to Tracy.
Out. I think there was a touch there. Oh, no.
So Ramapo climbing back in after the Tyler TO. The TTO, as it were.
John, I would say Coach Kahn's dialed in here.
Ace. No, Jaden catches up to it. But Desiree Malcolm was a bit of an awkward angle there. Wasn't able to get it in. And Ramapo now within two, Mark. Mark, why don't Marianne and Bella play at the same time?
I don't know. You could...
EJ! Huge!
You know, maybe...
Mark, that's 12 kills for number 12.
Maybe they're better off rotating through.
I'd just like to see them. See them next to one another would be cool.
Did we do that in the first game? I don't remember, to be honest with you. That's a good sidebar conversation with Coach Kahn.
No, I would never. That's not my business.
No, I think it's a fair question to ask.
I'm not asking it.
All right. Well, I'll ask you. I think it's probably got something to do with the rotation. And
gorgeous job there by number 8, Riley Stewart. No match for Jaden.
I think by keeping them on different rotations, it gives us that big presence in the middle that if they're both in there at the same time, we might lose something from the sides.
And Jaden, I have no match, meaning she's so much shorter. It was hard for her to catch up to it. 16-14, Rutgers with a lead.
Right.
Jaden is so good, Mark, number 6.
I know.
And that's punched right back. Great job by Emily Shea.
John, EJ's getting blocks back, and we're not recovering.
Well, we keep going to her.
I know.
Mix it up.
Well,
I told you,
been-
channeling
she's
a lot
been
of those
pretty-
points through the middle.
She's been pretty good about pushing the ball to the sides, though. She's
Jaden. Oh, beautiful.
You know, I got to give EJ a lot of credit. She's not like a big, thick-headed middle kid who just wants to kill the ball down people's throats. She'll move the ball to the sides and ding it because she's an intelligent player where sometimes players get so caught up in hammering it down the middle, and EJ seems to be able to move that ball around nice for us.
Ayala with the service error. So Mark Ramapo now within 1. This is tooth and nail here at set number 4. Rutgers up 2-1. EJ back in. No.
Back out.
Back out, in and out. And Foster is up front along with Malcolm
You
and
definitely need a
Oriana.
scorecard to keep up with volleyball subs.
Foster with authority, but it's handled by
She had some
Ramapo.
nice hang time on that, John.
Good job by Karakaya. Look at the set here for Jaden. And Foster finishes. 18-16. And serving again, it's going to be Brianna Rojas. Rojas with the ace.
Indecision on the back line. Didn't know.
Rojas has a tricky serve.
I feel bad for the kids from Ramapo. They're standing back there and they're thinking in out. Now here's the problem.
Timeout, Ramapo. Go ahead, Mark.
Ramapo just burned their last timeout.
What?
So
Let's go to another commercial.
we got a little baseball.
John Everett and
action
Mark Griffin, live, Golden Dome. Back after this. Live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center.
We are, John. This is an important run for us, John.
1916. Mark, we got to start thinking about a player of the game if Rutgers can close it out here.
I'm not there yet.
How's our... Oh, we got it. It's up, the feed. All right.
Yep.
Out.
All right.
Rutgers 5 points away.
It's a long 5 points now, John. John, look at determination on Coach Khan's face.
She's intense, man.
Talk about being dialed in tonight.
Karakaya. Foster.
EJ.
I think they touched it. They did.
They did. I like her, John. I think she's really contributing. John, this is pretty exciting.
I think Bella's going to be my pick tonight.
Okay.
We haven't had her on yet.
Well, we can do a doubleheader too if you want.
We only have one headset.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Or you could do one then the other.
I think Oriana, too, could be a candidate, but right here.
You're going to make the call, John.
All right.
I
mean, look, don't get mad at me at home.
I trust your judgment.
I try to get somebody new every time.
Nice. Oh, Foster was like, I'm going to outsmart you on this ball.
Oh, Jaden.
John Ramapo.
Oh. That was unbelievable. I've had Jaden on before, so she's definitely a candidate
You want to
tonight.
spread the wealth around, huh?
I do. We want our viewers to get to know different players.
I think your selections are worthy. Long. Jesus. Oh, that was in. That was in, John. We got match point here.
We're 2 away, Mark.
No, I thought our people on the scoreboard are fast tonight, John.
They are. Good job by our scoreboard operator. Another ace. Now it's match point, Mark. Rutgers Newark on the cusp of
first NJAC victory of the season.
23, Paul. Match point. NJAC.
Looks a little
Game of the
more
week.
relaxed.
Rutgers Newark vying for their first NJAC win of the season.
I like the way we're playing, though, John.
Jaden Simbamela-Sarte.
Oh!
It's long. Close.
John, that ball went right through everything. And from our angle here, I couldn't tell how close it was, but
Once again, match point.
let's put it right in the net and be done.
Emily Shea serving for Ramapo.
Nope, we're going to do it the hard way.
Tracy! The big swing. Big block at the net. Ball's kept alive by Ramapo. Emma comes back.
That was a nice
Karakaya
recovery by Ramapo.
setting up for Elderis.
And
There it
that's
is. Rutgers with their first NJAC win of the season defeats Ramapo 3-1 as they improve their overall record to 9-11 of the season, 1-3 in conference play. We'll be back with our player of the game live on camera at Press Row in 60 seconds. Thanks, man.
I wish we could have delivered in 3.
And we're back here live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center. The first NJAC win of the season. On their home court, Rutgers Newark outlasts Ramapo 3-1. A much-needed victory. As I mentioned, the first NJAC win of the season. And look who we got, everybody. Our player of the game, number 23, the freshman, Bella Foster. Now, Bella, I had an opportunity to chat with you briefly before the game, but it's nice to finally get you in this chair.
Thank you.
So for those viewers at home that don't know that much about you, you've certainly had an impactful freshman year. We talked a little bit about your high school experience. What's it been like as a big contributor as a freshman on this team?
It's been a great experience. I'm so happy I can contribute to the Rutgers Newark volleyball team. I've connected with all the teammates, with the coaches, and it's been a great experience so far.
It must be pretty sweet to get that win tonight. You guys were so close. Lost a couple of tough ones, including a 5-setter to Jersey City. How important were the 2 wins in that tri-match non-conference this past weekend against St. Lawrence and Ball?
And we have been going on a little bit of a losing streak, and I feel like we just needed to win a couple of games and just get that upper. And we were battling hard, fighting hard, and we got the 2 wins.
10 kills for you tonight. Certainly, you bring so much, your size, your athleticism. and you really seem to be playing like in a lot more of a mature role than your freshman year might suggest. What do you attribute that to? I know you had a bit of a leadership role in high school. Tell us a little bit about that.
So at Fort Lee High School, I was the captain of the volleyball team, where there was a lot of young girls where I was guiding them and leading them. A lot of them didn't have volleyball experience, but it was good to help the volleyball players get better.
And what are you studying,
I'm
Bella?
doing marketing in the Rutgers Business School.
And I know your dad comes to some of the games?
He comes to some of the games. He has a Rutgers dad shirt.
No way, was he here tonight?
No, not tonight, but hopefully soon.
Oh, we want to say what's up to Brenton. Did I get that right?
Yes, Brenton.
What's up,
Hi,
Brenton?
Dad.
Bella, great job tonight. One other thing before I let you go. One thing I've noticed, you don't seem to share the court together with Marianne as much. Is that by design, as far as you both being in the middle, let's say, or being in the front? How do you come to? You're just both such strong players. I wonder how that mindset is utilized with Coach Khan. Is it ever discussed amongst you guys?
Playing together?
Yeah.
Well, for middles, they only have one middle playing at a time, so we can't play exactly at the same time. If we can,
shows you how much I know.
Right.
Unless you were to switch positions.
Yeah, unless we switch positions.
Right.
But right now, we can't play at the same time.
Congratulations. 10 kills for Bella Foster, the freshman out of Florida, right?
Yes, I was born in Florida.
Born in Florida, and now calling Rutgers Newark her home. Rutgers Newark improves to 1-3 in the conference, and with that win, the Scarlet Raiders are now 9-11 overall. You guys are playing again, I think, on
next Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, we'll see you guys then. Thanks so much for tuning into Raider Vision, everybody. Our NJAC Game of the Week, live from the Golden Dome. John Heffern and Bella Foster, our player of the game. We'll see you next time, everybody. And remember, can you say, let's go Scarlet Raiders? And remember, let's go Scarlet Raiders. Good night, everybody.